The Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed is leading a campaign to plant 6 billion trees across the country this year. It forms part of his Green Legacy project to promote ecotourism and tackle climate change. The initiative emphasizes his focus on the environment ahead of the elections. Take a look.
Welcome to Farmer Agriculture. Today we are exploring a journey of a land from desert to oasis. A country enduring severe famines and droughts in recent history has been quietly undergoing a remarkable transformation. Large areas of its barren deserts are being converted into lush forests and fertile farmland through a combination of ancient methods and modern techniques, facilitated by community cooperation. This revolutionary initiative is significantly improving the lives and livelihoods of a substantial portion of its population. Over 433,000 hectares of land have been restored, with 85% of farmers reporting increased yields and 76% experiencing higher sales. Ethiopia, situated amidst prominent deserts such as the Sahara and the Arabian deserts, faces challenges of extreme heat, drought, and land degradation, largely influenced by its proximity to these arid regions, including the formidable Danakil Desert. The adverse conditions have historically caused rivers and streams in once lifeless valleys dry. However, a remarkable transformation has occurred, as these water bodies are now flowing, revitalizing the landscape and providing essential support for both the local population and agricultural endeavors, resulting in multiple harvests annually. Perhaps the most astonishing element of this metamorphosis is the spontaneous reforestation of over 2,700 hectares of land, accomplished without the deliberate planting of a single tree. This thriving forest, which has emerged from what was once barren terrain, stands as a testament to nature's resilience and regenerative capabilities. Notably, this impressive reforestation effort did not rely on traditional methods involving the use of seeds. The restoration of a lush and vibrant forest without any intentional planting is a truly extraordinary feat, marking a success story that defies conventional expectations and highlights the potential for ecological rejuvenation through natural processes. Ethiopia, with its rich historical association as an actual Garden of Eden, faced a profound ecological challenge as its forest coverage plummeted dramatically from 66% to a mere 3.1% of the total land area by 1982. This drastic reduction had severe consequences on the climate, manifesting in prolonged droughts and devastating famines between 1983 and 1985. The repercussions of deforestation were far-reaching, impacting not only the environment but also the livelihoods of the local communities. However, the subsequent decades have witnessed a remarkable transformation fueled by collective efforts. In response to the ecological crisis, Ethiopia's communities have emerged as stewards of environmental restoration. Their collective actions are not only aimed at replenishing the depleted forests but also at fostering a holistic approach to land management. By actively participating in reforestation projects and adopting sustainable land use practices, these communities are working towards mitigating the adverse effects of deforestation. This grassroots movement showcases the resilience and determination of Ethiopians to restore their once lush landscapes and build a more sustainable and climate-resilient future. Community-driven initiatives in Ethiopia showcase an innovative approach to environmental conservation through the implementation of large-scale water harvesting structures. Drawing inspiration from China's transformative efforts in rejuvenating the Lush Plateau, Ethiopian communities have embarked on the construction of expansive terraces, deep trenches, check dams, and percolation ponds. These water harvesting techniques serve as integral components in the restoration of degraded landscapes, allowing for the absorption of rainwater and facilitating sustainable agricultural practices. The emulation of successful models, particularly China's, underscores the adaptability of such strategies to diverse geographical contexts. A testament to the dedication of Ethiopian communities in environmental stewardship is the monumental task of manually moving approximately 90 million tons of soil and rock. This immense effort spans across the country, covering an impressive 1 million hectares of land. The meticulous construction of wide terraces stands out as a notable example, enabling the efficient absorption of rainwater and transforming once degraded areas into arable land for agricultural activities. The community-led endeavors not only contribute to the ecological restoration of the region but also foster economic sustainability through the cultivation of cash crops. This grassroots approach reflects a commitment to sustainable development, showcasing the potential for impactful change when communities actively engage in environmental conservation initiatives. Communities strategically plan and organize their landscapes by considering the dynamics of water flow within watersheds. This involves the segmentation of the terrain into distinct zones, such as irrigated croplands, rain-fed croplands, grazing areas, and eroded upper slopes. The initial phase of community efforts concentrates on enhancing the productivity of rain-fed croplands. To achieve this, they employ various soil and water conservation measures, including the construction of terraces, earth bunds, and trenches. This proactive approach aims to optimize water utilization and mitigate the impact of erosion, fostering sustainable agriculture. In addition to these measures, the communities recognize the pivotal role of livestock management in overall landscape health. They implement strategies such as fencing off specific areas to safeguard locations designated for reforestation initiatives. This involves a departure from the practice of allowing livestock to roam freely, as controlled grazing is enforced. By restricting livestock movement, communities provide grasslands with the opportunity to regenerate and recover, contributing to the restoration of the ecosystem. This comprehensive approach highlights the interconnectedness of agriculture and environmental sustainability, showcasing a commitment to balanced land use practices. Livestock management practices have been implemented as a preventive measure against desertification, ensuring sustainable land use. Simultaneously, the upper slopes undergo targeted intervention through gully rehabilitation employing rock dams. These interventions play a pivotal role in the restoration of forests, fostering a conducive environment for biodiversity. The holistic approach yields tangible benefits, such as increased capture of rainfall, elevated water levels in wells, and consistent flow in seasonal rivers throughout the year. Consequently, these positive changes create new opportunities for local communities, enabling them to engage in irrigation practices and crop diversification. The outcome is improved agricultural yields, thereby enhancing the economic well-being of the populace. Ethiopia's success narrative extends to its adept management of streams and rivers. Employing straightforward damming techniques, the country has effectively controlled water flow, mitigating the risks of flooding and erosion. Moreover, these techniques facilitate the infiltration of water into the ground, contributing to groundwater recharge. Notably, the strategic placement of small rock dams emerges as a particularly successful strategy, fostering the revival of plant life along streams and rivers. This dual-pronged approach not only safeguards against environmental threats but also nurtures ecosystems, showcasing Ethiopia's commitment to sustainable practices and the harmonious coexistence of its communities with nature. One of the most remarkable achievements in Ethiopia is the Humbo Reforestation Project, covering an expansive 2,700 hectares. What sets this initiative apart is its pioneering approach known as Farmer-Managed Natural Regeneration (FMNR), a technique that stands out for its ability to regenerate a forest without the traditional method of planting new trees. Originating from Tony Ronaldo's efforts in Niger during the challenging droughts of the 1980s, FMNR involves the careful pruning and protection of existing shrubs with well-established root systems. This method proves to be more effective in promoting the growth of healthy trees when compared to conventional tree planting strategies. The key principle behind FMNR is the selective pruning of specific shrubs, strategically reducing competition for essential resources. By allowing energy to concentrate on a limited number of stems, this approach fosters a rapid and robust growth of trees. An additional benefit of FMNR lies in the utilization of the resulting leaf litter, which serves a dual purpose. Firstly, it acts as a natural coolant and moisturizer for the soil, contributing to the overall health of the ecosystem. Secondly, the leaf litter becomes a valuable food source for both microorganisms and macroorganisms. The undeniable success of FMNR is evident in the tangible outcomes, such as the rejuvenation of springs and the consistent flow of rivers throughout the entire year. This groundbreaking approach not only highlights the potential for sustainable reforestation but also showcases the importance of innovative methods in addressing environmental challenges. The emphasis on the simplicity of farmer-managed natural regeneration (FMNR) by Tony Rinaldo is rooted in the idea that seemingly simple solutions can hold the key to solving complex problems. Rinaldo highlights the effectiveness of straightforward techniques when applied collectively by communities, guided by expert insights. This collaborative approach has been instrumental in rejuvenating landscapes and enhancing the well-being of communities. A striking example is evident in the Humbo region of Ethiopia, where the restoration of 2,700 hectares was achieved through FMNR, showcasing the success of this innovative and collaborative strategy. Remarkably, the restoration efforts in Humbo were accomplished without the traditional method of planting trees, further emphasizing the transformative potential of FMNR in the fight against desertification and the promotion of sustainable development practices in Ethiopia. What are your thoughts on these practices? And what do you think we can learn from this reforestation project? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time.